What's up YouTube, it's your boy Astroknomer back with another video. Today I wanted to take a deep dive into the Iron Man Mark 7 from Sideshow. I feel like this statue doesn't get a lot of love. It doesn't get as much love as it probably should because I think it's that cool. But I just wanted to look into it, see what we got going on. But without further ado, let's see what we got. Alright, so starting off, we have Iron Man in one of, in my opinion, the best pose I've seen him in. One of the best poses, if not the best to me. You have Iron Man kind of leaning back, jet powering his boots, hand out, repulsors with a rocket coming out of his arm. Freaking phenomenal. I feel like this is something we usually get and usually see when it comes to a hot toy, but we have it here in the statue. Now, starting off at the base, you obviously see the fire coming out of his left boot there from him flying, and it kind of causes a a little bit of a flame there at the bottom, right? And right there where the fire is coming out, we have a light up feature, which insinuates and exaggerates the fire that's coming out of his boot, which is really cool. I really do appreciate how they have the smoke effect and the flame effect on the base. It appears that everything that's on the base as a result of what's coming out of his boots, right? Him flying away, which is really dope. One thing that I will say that I haven't figured out is the actual, like, what else is that on the base? I don't know what he's on top of that he's leaving, but there's obviously something on that he's jumping off of or moving off of that that's causing the smoke on top of it. Haven't really quite figured it out, so if you guys know, let me know in the comments. But I do think that this is really cool. Again, moving up to his actual suit, freaking phenomenal. Very clean finish, very clean polish. They did a really great job with this. This looks like standard, very high quality Iron Man, man. It just looks really cool. It looks really detailed. I can't insinuate, I can't express that enough. It just looks very polished in these production photos. Moving up to his actual suit, what do you call this? Moving up to his suit, the what do you call this in his chest? That thing, I can't remember. It's light up. It's a light up feature, man. It looks really cool. I think that this statue just looks really dope. There's also a light up feature in his eyes and also in his hand. In both arms, actually. You have one in his palm of his hand, the repulsor. Then also too, it appears that the rocket that's coming out of his left arm has a light up feature as well. So there's light up features everywhere on this statue, which I feel like is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because what that means is they could go out, right? And I mean, if one goes out with the other one doesn't, I don't know how this works, but it wouldn't look as cool if your right foot light up features out but the other thing is out, or the chest light goes out but then the hand doesn't go out. Like, then it kind of takes away from the actual statue itself. But I do think it is a really dope statue. I think that knowing what the statue looks like with the lights on and off is very important, because if it looks super cool with the lights on but it doesn't look as cool with the lights off, it kind of takes away from the statue, in my opinion. So I do hope that it does look really cool. I have a few of the pictures that we have here. It does still look really cool, but it doesn't look as cool as the light ups, because if you look here in this picture, you'll see that with the lights off, it just looks like a stone smoky base. But with the lights on, you see the lights and the fire. It gives a fiery effect coming off the base, and it looks even more cool. So there's that. But I do think that it still looks very acceptable without the lights on. So I think we should be good here from the pictures we're getting. The light up features do make it really cool, and I also think that the light up features is part of the reason why it's so expensive. This is a great scope, like I said before, but being at a price of $7.95, that's kind of steep, but it's also at the same time on par for a Sideshow Maquette, right? So it works. But I really do appreciate this piece. I really do think it's really dope. Stands up at about 21 inches tall, 22 inches tall, 21, 22, somewhere in there. The width is 14 inches, the depth is 12, so it doesn't have a huge footprint. It's a good size, not too big, not too small. And I feel like this guy has presence, man. I feel like you can put him in the front of any statue collection, any Marvel collection. and he'll stand out, right? I feel like he'll stand out no matter where you put him, in the front, on the sides, in the back, whatever. Your eyes will kind of always gravitate to this Iron Man, which I think is great. Again, wonderful piece. It looks like it's not battery based. It looks like you plug it in, which I've never had a statue like that before, so I'm not sure how that works. Very interested to see how this works, but if anyone has this, please let me know. Please let me know in the comments. How do you guys like it? How does it look in real time with the lights on? We have an ES of about 3,000, so that's a good number. It's not as low, but it's not super high. It's not the highest, but also not the lowest we've seen. It's an Iron Man, so he's gonna sell, so I can understand the ES being a little bit higher. But what do you guys think about this piece? I think that is a hit. I think that they definitely knocked this one out of the park. This is actually one of my favorite Iron Man statues, and I'm probably gonna get it if if everything goes as planned. But let me know what you think in the comments, man. And until next time, y'all be good, y'all be safe. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. Because I think it'll be, I think that's great. I think